my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kyla and welcome to my new vlog series. I am so excited about this. I have been brainstorming how I could marry my two loves together of books and fitness, and we're going to do it in this video. And if you enjoy it, it's going to become a thing. You know what? It's probably going to become a thing anyways. So buckle up. Let's get ready. It's books and barbells time. And okay, do I work out in a gym and have access to barbells? No. Shh. Okay? Shh. I work out at home with dumbbells, but books and barbells sounds way better, so we're going with that, okay? This is going to be a vlog series where I show you what I'm up to in my fitness world, because that is something that is very prominent in my life. Like when I'm not reading, I'm working out, and fitness has always been there and kind of, I don't want to say in the background, because it was also very much in the forefront of my social media or whatever for a long time. And then I had to take a step back and kind of evaluate how I was feeling. But I'm feeling ready and inspired on this journey that I'm on right now to share with you, and just to share what I'm up to, and maybe to inspire anyone out there who needs a little fitness motivation in their life, or is just looking for new ways to incorporate fitness. My fitness routine looks so different than it did way back in the day, and I'm really excited about it. I'm feeling really good these days, and I have lots of different fitness goals. But you know what? We're not here just to talk about fitness, because we also talk about books on this channel. So what am I going to be reading in this vlog? I thought we would kick off in a special way, because this vlog series is going to be very special to me. It's going to be very personal. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. So I thought we would start out in just a fun, special way, and we're going to be reading the entire Heartstopper series because I went ham at my library and checked them all out. Sorry to anyone in the Plymouth Network system who is waiting for these. You'll have them soon, okay? So we're gonna read all of the Heartstopper series. I know, I'm behind, okay? I know it. It's fine. It's fine. It's happening. We're doing it. I just got into graphic novels not too long ago, and this feels like the perfect place. I don't want to say to start, because I've already started reading graphic novels, but this feels like the next step, okay? We need to do it. So we're going to be reading the entire Heartstopper series. I'm very excited. So if you are too, you know what? Why don't you just stop now and give this video a thumbs up? Like right away, okay? That would mean the world. That would let me know that you do want to see more in this series. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's just go ahead and dive in, shall we? Hello. I thought it would be super fun to kick off this series with showing you a week of workouts, just to show you how I'm structuring my workouts, what body parts I work on what days, etc. So here it is. It's Monday. It is shoulders day. So here I am just doing a warm-up. I will never skip a warm-up or a cool down. It is so important to get your muscles nice and toasty before you touch the weights. So in this workout, we are starting off with Arnold presses. Oh no, the man, the myth, the legend. I did 10 reps of these and I did 4 sets. So really get those muscles nice and toasty. It is a good way. I start off with some lighter weights and then I will increase if I'm feeling like a beast that day. And it's no workout of mine without some dancing. I'm pretty sure I was dancing to The Mac by Fetty Wap and Mark Morrison here. Wow, cool. Okay, then we are just doing some classic shoulder presses. This was a set of 3 and we did 8 reps, I believe, if I can remember correctly. 8 reps in each one. Again, starting off with a little bit of a lighter weight. Shoulders are definitely an area that I am really trying to work on, so I start off lighter and work my way up throughout the sets. And nothing will get your heart rate up higher than weighted jumping jacks. Holy schmoly. This had my whole body burning. With bracing your core, using those legs and those arms, pushing up those weights. Oh, and look, a little wiggle for you. You're welcome. And then we have the devil's workout move himself, these single arm raises. Oh my God. I'm using only 8 pounds here and I was dying. And yes, I did drop down to 5s after this because, hi, hello. Yeah, dead. Absolutely dead. And what's a shoulder workout without around the world? Again, using 8 pounds here. You literally do not need much weight. I am trying to increase, but oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, here we are. Dropping down to 5s because the burn was real. Literally dying. Shoulder day. I love it. I love to hate it. I'd love to hate it. Oh, a wiggle for you again. Wow, you are just so welcome for cool. Wow, into it. And then we have another devil move, these single arm raises to the side, lateral raises, single arm lateral raises. That's what they're called. Oh my goodness gracious. But can you see the shoulder pop? Check out the shoulder pop. Oh my God. And I'm dying, and I'm dying. These were so hard. I just can't. I can't. And like I said, I will never skip a cool down or a warm up. It is so important. So here I am just stretching it all out after my workout. Wow, Kylie, you're so fast. Look at you go. So I just, figure out with a cool down, you just gotta stretch it out. You have to. It is so important. Hi, hello. It is currently Tuesday the 18th, I believe, and I have been prepping all day long for an interview. I have an interview at 4 o'clock. It's currently about 2 p.m. Interviews are not fun. I don't think the people conducting the interviews enjoy them, and I don't think the people being interviewed enjoy them. Regardless, it is a necessary part of the process, and I'm very excited about it. I have one today, one tomorrow. I'm excited about both of them. I'm overjoyed. It's great, but I'm also highly nervous. So, all the good vibes. All the good vibes. You're seeing this after the fact, and I will update you throughout this vlog. But right now in the comments, send the good vibes. So that's what I've been doing today, but I wanted to kind of stop and pause real quick and just kind of talk to you about my current like fitness routine and like what I'm into and what kinds of things you'll be seeing. So my fitness routine has changed dramatically over the years. I think that's just because I didn't really know how to accomplish the fitness goals that I had in mind. You know, before I always wanted to like look a certain way and was always just going after that, which is all fine and good. Like if you're on that and you're like, I really just, want to lose weight or whatever, like everyone has their own path, but for me, chasing something that's like, I'm a perfectionist, if you didn't know, hi, hello, if you've been around this channel, you know, I'm also an Enneagram 1, combination, it's deadly, but I also, I throw myself into this, perfectionist kind of routine, and that's the way I was with fitness for a really long time. Like, I was after this certain body type, or having certain muscles look a certain way, and whatever, and, like, I was just going to achieve that one thing, and not really focusing on, like, overall health or anything like that. And then I started, if you didn't know, I used to be with Beachbody, who is now Body. They are a health and fitness company. So I very much shared my health and fitness journey, openly and outwardly. That was my Instagram for 6 years or so. And it was all well and good. I learned a lot about fitness. I learned a lot about the industry. I learned a lot about wellness in general and how to take care of yourself and mindset and how to go after certain goals. So I fully appreciate and am so grateful for that time. And then I kind of got away from it because I just needed me not to be this. This is going to sound ridiculous because this is me being the focus of everything. I needed my body not to be the focus of my social platform, which I was mainly using Instagram at the time. And I can go into that at another point if that's something that you want to hear more about. But mainly I just needed to take a step back and just work on fitness for me. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. I would say about 2 years or so. I took the first year just to kind of try different things, try different fitness apps, try different workouts on YouTube, and figure out the kind of workouts that I really enjoyed, because I think that's the main thing when it comes to health and fitness. To make it something that's going to be sustainable, you have to do something that you look forward to doing, that sounds like a good time for you. It's not going to sound good every single day. There's days that I wake up and I'm like, that is the last thing that I want to do today. But overall, you have to find a routine and ways to make fitness fun for you. And that's kind of the journey that I've been on over the past couple of years. And I'm finally at a place now where the things that I'm doing aren't things that I have to be doing. They're things that I want to be doing. So my preferred method of working out these days is weightlifting. I freaking love it. I love throwing weights around and feeling like a freaking boss, okay? I just do. I feel confident when I do it. I don't have a lot of muscle definition in certain areas. My arms are definitely my weakest area. I'm working on my legs. I definitely don't have that outwardly fitness body, and that's fine. I'm not going after that now. I'm not really doing it for how I look. It's more about how I feel, and I feel so cool and confident when I'm throwing weights around. There's just something about it that just in my mind, it's yes, this is fun, this is a good time, and it's also super measurable. You can, without being measurable on measuring your body or measuring it on the scale, it's measurable in a different way. You can see yourself and feel yourself getting stronger, because if you can not lift a weight one week and then do it the next week. You know that you're making progress, and that's exciting. So I love me some weights, and I'm also in this space of trying to find like what cardio kind of speaks to me. I don't think cardio is something that you have to do like all of the time, all day, every day, but to get to your goals. But I do think it's really important. And for me, one of my goals this year in 2023 was to really like increase my stamina, because like girlfriend can't run, okay? Like I get out of breath and winded so fast. So I was like, I really want to go for like heart health and just go for increasing my stamina and not feeling like I'm getting whiplash or that like I'm getting like the wind knocked out of me every single time like I exert myself. We're getting real and raw here, okay? This is me being honest. Cardio's never been my jam. So in the space of like trying to find different ways to just incorporate cardio, whether that's just going for a walk, whether that's going for like a walk / like run, which like is not pretty at this point for me, but like we're here and we're doing the damn thing. I also started doing like the stairs because I don't have a gym membership or a Stairmaster, so we have these stairs like locally and they are a doozy to go up and down. Also just like walking the dog counts as cardio, that kind of thing, but also doing like home HIIT workouts or whatever, which honestly are like my arch nemesis, but I always feel way better afterwards. So that's kind of where I'm at in terms of like workouts. I love weightlifting. I'm trying to incorporate more cardio and just feel good overall, increase my stamina, and just see what my body is capable of. I started at the beginning of this year, like really going after it with the weights, so I'm excited to see like where I am a year from now. And then in terms of food, which I am going to try to keep this like as non-triggering as possible, but I know talk about food and like in the health and wellness space can be very triggering for a lot of people. So if this is a part that you want to skip over, that's totally fine, but just know that like I don't count anything, okay? Like I am not that person anymore. I used to be that person. I used to be very structured and follow a meal plan and do all that. I don't count anything. The only thing that I am focusing on in my brain is protein right now. So you could say that I count protein, but I don't really. Like I'm aware of how much protein I'm getting and I aim to reach a certain amount of protein each day. That is the only thing that I count. That is the only thing that is in my mind that I'm focused on, other than just eating whole healthy foods. So I just focus on eating when I'm hungry, eating enough, and making sure I'm getting enough protein. That's it. But yeah, I'm not gonna like, I don't want to do that. I just kind of want to share where I'm at and just, sharing like in a way that feels authentic to me. So just kind of sharing like my workouts, a meal here and there, and just maybe like having some chats with you around this space, the health and wellness space, and things that I'm going through, things that I'm feeling that maybe I think that you can relate to. That was long-winded and chatty, so I'm gonna go now, continue prepping for my interview, calm these nerves because I've got some nervous energy, and I will keep you posted, obviously, and I will give you an update on reading and all of that in a bit. So here we are. Tuesday is leg day. I alternate days of what body part I work on what day. So it's not the same every single week, but this week, Tuesday was leg day. And I started off with a mobility workout. So this is not actually my leg day workout. This is just me warming up my muscles. I have been really trying to make it a point to do daily mobility workouts, whether it's right before my workout. This is different from like a warm-up. This is like a hefty warm-up, or I do it right before bed to kind of wind down and relax and just like stretch out my body and just make sure that my joints and everything like that feel safe and protected, and it feels so good. It hurts so good. So anyways, we are starting off this workout with some RDLs, and one reason why I love filming workouts, I do this on my phone just to check form, you can see here that I have a little bit of a sway in my back. I'm also trying to actively correct my pelvic tilt, so that is also something I'm working on. We are also doing sumo squats, that's right, and like girlfriend was pressing up some weight here. I'm pretty sure this was 70 pounds. I think that's as high as the weight we go, so, you know. Oh, a little wiggle for you. And here is the workouts that I'm following that day. I follow Maddie Limburner. She's amazing, mad fit, incredible. These are also the devil's workout. I will say that over and over again because there are just some moves. Just kidding. I love glute bridges, but these on the bench, whoo, so much easier if you have a barbell at the gym. I do not. So this was extra difficult. And then we have some side lunges, which my hips are so tight all the time, hence the mobility workout. So this is definitely something I'm working on. I'm definitely not getting as low as some people. Flexibility is not my strong suit, but you know what? We're out here, we're trying. And then the end, the burner. Single leg glute bridges. Oh my goodness. These for a burnout at the end, absolutely dead. I laid there afterwards for a while, I'm not gonna lie. It was burning, but like hurt so good, you know? And I don't have a Stairmaster because I, don't have a gym membership. So these were my cardio workout for the day. I did these stairs up and down for 20 minutes. It doesn't sound like a long time, but oh my God, after the leg day, I couldn't move. But this was my view while I was doing it, so I can't really complain, and it was a gorgeous day. So it was good to get outside, get that heart rate going, and just feel the breeze. Hi, hello, here to give you an update. I had 2 interviews this week. I had one yesterday and one today, and they went, I believe, really well. Fingers crossed. We are going to have to wait and see, of course. That's just the name of the game. One of them is for a freelance position, and the other one is for a full-time position, which I found out on the interview, which actually wasn't really it was like a vetting interview where with a recruiter as opposed to like the actual boss or manager or what have you. So it's kind of just the first step in that process. But I found out that the position actually changed a bit on that call. So we'll have to see what happens with that one. It's not fully remote. It's only hybrid for one day. So, but it's in the city. So I kind of have to decide what I want to do about that. And then, some of the qualifications and just day-to-day tasks of the position, positions changed as well. So I'm still interested in the position, still went ahead and said, you know what, I'd still would like to be considered and let's go ahead and have this conversation and that kind of thing. But that was interesting. So I had to do a 180 while I was on the interview because I had thought of all of these answers and scenarios for certain questions based on the other qualifications or the other tasks that were listed on the job description. And then for them to change it, I had to really quickly kind of change all my answers. So hopefully I came across as I wanted to, and I answered questions as I wanted to. These type of situations, I black out afterwards. I don't remember what I said. So hopefully I sounded articulate and that I knew my stuff and that I was excited about the position. I hope. And then the one yesterday, the freelance one, that one was really cool, calm, collected, casual. When you're working with other creators, that tends to be the way it goes on these kinds of calls. It's not as structured as a normal interview, but that one still went really well and sent over some more information today. So, things are moving along. I might have another update for you in this video. I do not know. It depends upon how quickly things move along and how many other people are being interviewed and that kind of thing. But overall, I feel like I did the best of my ability for someone who hasn't interviewed in over a year, and my last interview was just so different. So, it is what it is. It's out there now, and we will just continue trucking on. So that's my update on that. It is currently Wednesday afternoon. I'm actually on sprints with Gabby and friends on Patreon right now. Gabby's hair? Are you kidding me? She dyed it red. My jaw hit the floor when I turned on the video. I literally gasped. It looks stunning. So Gabby, if you're watching this, I'm here for this red era. Oh my god, it's stunning. I'm obsessed. I can't. It's perfect. So I have another book that I'm like wanting to finish before I start Heartstopper and The Den in the Dark. So I'm going to finish that today while on sprints and then dive into Heartstopper and everything else in this vlog. But I just wanted to give you an update on that because I said that I would. Cheers to interviews. Cheers to career moves. Cheers to trying to feel like you nailed it. So Wednesday was chest and tries day, so here I am being a good little doobie and cleaning off my bench. Yes, even at home, clean your benches, people. My husband uses this too, and like, it's necessary. Also, apparently dancing. You know what? We are always dancing around here. So we started off with some chest presses. Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I really tried before this to push up some 30s. It didn't happen. I got stuck on the bench. So we dropped down to 25s. And here we are, pushing them up like a boss. We did 3 sets of 10, if I'm remembering correctly. And here we are with some chest flies. I have an old shoulder injury, so these are really difficult for me. I have to really remember to like keep my arms lower. So you can see that one of my arms is a little wonky. It's fine. We're working on it, okay? And we have some tricep extensions, which again, with the pelvic tilt, I know I'm a little arched here. Oh, wiggle, wiggle girl. And here we are with some push-ups. I use a band because it really helps when you can't go down all the way. Again, old shoulder injury. So this really does help, and also just really helps with your form and making sure that you are staying in the correct position. And man, apparently I was real tired because taking a break. Take them when you need it, you guys. Take them when you need it. And here we are with some single arm tricep extensions. You know, it doesn't have to be complicated, you guys. You can just do these simple movements. They work, they exist for a reason. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to follow these crazy workouts, these simple moves. And if you're just trying to push up as much weight as possible while still keeping good form, you are going to see results. Dancing. Always, always dancing. We do 2 leg days in this house because we are crazy. So the other day was glutes and hamstrings. Today we are working quads and calves. And this is by far my hardest day of the week because I do not have a lot of quad muscles. After I broke my foot a few years ago, those muscles definitely they went away. So it is really difficult for me to work quads, but I am actively trying to build them back up again. So we started off with some elevated squats, and then we did some split lunges, and here we are doing some step ups. And I'm a shorty, so these are actually really difficult for me. I had a moment of genius during this workout. I wish I filmed it, that I have a step I can put on below to help me with the lift. I didn't think about it when I was filming this, but best believe I'm gonna work on that going forward. And here we are just doing some classic calf raises. You cannot forget about the calves, okay? People forget to work them all the time. They are important, okay? So work them. Do not skip the calves. Hello, friends. I'd be lying if I said that I felt my best today. The dog is barking. I'm feeling a little rundown today. I feel like I have the trifecta happening today with springtime allergies. They're real. I did not sleep well I can't even talk. I didn't sleep well last night. And also I definitely did not drink enough water yesterday. So I just feel like my body is chill, Kyla. Just chill. It's been a week. You've gone through a roller coaster of things with interviews and all of that. It's time to just chill. And I do have some things on my to-do list today, but I am going to take the first little bit of today and read another volume of Heartstopper because this is the softest, cutest shit I have ever read in my entire life, and I need more of it immediately. Thank God I have literally all the volumes checked out for my library right now, so I'm going to move on to volume 2. I loved this, obviously. What a roller coaster of emotions in this first one. I mean, so cute, heartbreaking, it made me mad, and that the way it ends, I was fuming, so pissed. Understandably so. I get the feelings and where they're coming from and that kind of thing, but it just made me so mad and just it's so sad at the same time. Oh, just awful. So I need to move on to the second one because I need to know what happens and have it bring me back up again. Fingers crossed that's actually what it does and it doesn't leave me even more heartbroken. But yeah, this is the cutest ever and exactly what I need after just this roller coaster of a week. So I am going to read the second volume of this right now. I would love to say I'm gonna sit down and read all 4 of them, but I can't do that. I do have some other things that I need to get done today. So I'm going to read the second one, chill for a little bit, then have some lunch, and then we're gonna dive into worky bits. But we just need to quiet the mind a little bit and just chill. We just need to chill for a little bit. So that is what I'm gonna do. And Friday, here we are. cry. Yay. Am I right? Okay, I'm done. Here we are, just doing a core workout today because I'm not gonna lie, after that week of workouts, I was toasty. Literally dead. So we just did some core today. I followed a video from MadFit, did 20 minutes. It was full body core and like, I love it. I love it. This is the perfect workout to do on days where you just feel, you know what, I can't push the weight up today, but I still want to move my body and do a little something something. This is what I go to. I go to core workouts. So this was definitely difficult, but felt so good, and also really helps me with my pelvic tilt. Core is a huge part of that, core and hip flexors. So I'm actively trying to make sure that I am working on my lower abs because that is really going to help me correct my pelvic tilt. And thus concludes my week of workouts.
But this map is heavy. It's got all those robes on it. Robes? Roots? I can't say that word. Roads. Roads.
Hello, I have finished Heartstopper. I'm so sad about it. I knew this was gonna happen. And now, luckily, I mean, we don't know exact dates yet, I don't think, but at least we know that volumes 5 and 6 are like in the works because I need more of this immediately. And yes, I will be watching the show. Not in this vlog, but like I will be watching it. Watch the trailer on Netflix and it looks perfect. It looks like the cast is like the absolute perfect picks, which I love to see. So anyways, let me go into like specifics. Volume 3, loved, obviously. I'm gonna share my ratings across the board here, but like just initial thoughts. Loved this one. It wasn't my absolute favorite of the series, so let me say 5 stars if I didn't already. I'm not sure if I said ratings when I finished these or not, but obviously 5 stars, duh. 5 stars, volume 2, that one got me a little misty at the end, and anything like that needs a 5 star. So this one I'm gonna give 4 stars because I still enjoyed it. I still loved it, obviously, but I wasn't like left with the same feeling of love as the first 2. So definitely still enjoyed it. This one was cute with their like trip and everything, and then everything that happens at the end, which I'm not gonna spoil, obviously. And also I could tell that we were getting into like some topics here that were going to be a lot more serious, and that's what happened with volume 4. This is also 5 stars, but a lot of trigger warnings. They start in this one, and then they continue and get really heavy in this one. This is probably like the heaviest volume of them all. I mean, they all cover very serious topics, of course, but like this one is a very heavy-handed with it. It's so sad, it's so heartbreaking, but it's also like optimistic and hopeful, and it's something that I think all young people should read. I think it's also something that a lot of adults should read as well because I do think that this is really important, and I'm really happy that this exists for young people, and I just want more people. I mean, I know that I'm like behind the times, but I want everyone to like shout this from the rooftops because we need to see, and more young people need to have this in their hands so they feel seen and they feel validated, and they, you know, if they have someone in their life that's struggling, this kind of guides them and lets them kind of lead the way, while also you have the other perspective of someone who's really going through it and like what that feels like. So you have kind of, it goes with every perspective here, and I just really think that this volume in particular is something special. And I'm really, really, really glad it exists in the world. And I'm just really glad this series as a whole exists in the world because, I mean, honestly, this series is like a damn warm hug, okay? Like, I'm going to buy all of these. Yes, not all at once. Let's not break the bank, Kyla. But I'm going to add these to my collection little by little because I know that this is a series that I will go back to time and time again. And it also gets me really excited to pick up more Alice Oseman. I have had Loveless on my TBR for like ever, but I wasn't sure if I was, you know, past the demographic for it in terms of like, you know, age, because I know like even these are a bit young, but like I still enjoy them. You know me, I love young adult and I'm not above middle grade by any means. So it was just at the time I was like, oh, I don't know, but I haven't picked it up yet. So I'm gonna see if it's at my library because I think that I would really enjoy it. I also have had Radio Silence on my TBR forever too. Again, just like hadn't picked it up because I wasn't sure if I was like past it, but now after reading these, I just shook the camera, I'm so sorry. Now after reading these, I definitely think that like I want to check them out and, you know, just read them. I mean, I just feel like she covers so many incredible topics. It brings these characters to life. Like I just felt like they were my friends. Like I could be friends with Charlie and Nick in a heartbeat. And also his sister, I believe her name is Tori. I could be totally wrong. But I love her. I think she is like such an important character, but also just so, she reminds me of Daria a little bit. If you know, you know. I feel like Daria is way past so many people's time and they don't know who that is, and that makes me feel really old. So if you know who Daria is, bless you. I feel like she gives me very like Daria vibes. And I just love her. She's a badass. She is a badass. So I'm excited to see her come to life on the screen as well. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I'm definitely going to watch the show for sure. And yeah, so that is my thoughts on Heartstopper. If I could read it all over again right now, I would, but I have to go return these to the library. I think I have hoarded them enough, and it is time for someone else to have these and experience these just like I did. And I hope they have the most special experience. And that is it for this video. Thus concludes the first episode of Barbells and Books, Books and Barbells. I feel like Books and Barbells sounds a little bit better. I would love to hear in the comments what you would like to see from these videos in the future. They're not all gonna be structured like this where I'm showing you a week of workouts because I feel like that will get a little bit repetitive, but I could do, you know, gym outfits, motivational chats, share some recipes with you, that kind of thing. So definitely let me know in the comments what you would like to see in them in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not already. Turn on the bell so you never miss a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
With you and I, the future